what are the challenges of being in the, I won't say entertainment industry, but being in the photography and videography industry? What are the challenges that you face? I know some of them you did mention, like you know, get ready to hear no, but what are the other things that what's gonna
Um, the challenges, and I think I want to say the biggest challenge is um, trying to be confident in yourself. I want to preach this because, like I said, I felt unconfident in myself and my abilities, and that was one thing where I felt like, was probably my biggest challenge is just knowing that you're actually good enough once you've put the time in. I've put in time into this craft, and I'm not any slouch in any regard. So I had to really build myself up. I've always been a confident person, but when you're doing certain things and there's, you know, um, business people in front of you and people that are looking for you to do things correctly and to a T, you have to build a confidence in yourself. So I think that would be like one of the biggest challenges. Another big challenge would be to not get competitive. So I would say making sure that you're not competing with anybody else because they're not going. Like I said, their blessings and your blessings are two different things. They're not going to get anything that is deserving to you, and you're not going to get anything that's deserving to them. So stop trying to be in competition with people. That goes back to me saying giving more than getting. So that's another part of the challenge is being able to be unselfish. If you don't shoot weddings, don't go ruin that lover's wedding and go and shoot their wedding because you want to be the best photographer and you want to take off. No, get your buddy, reach out to him. He's been doing weddings for years. Have him do it. You do the video, and then y'all both make money. Don't go out there and ruin that person's wedding just because your ego says, "Oh, I can do it. I feel like I can do it." There's certain things where you have to do a little bit of calculated risk. You could risk taking your little sister's birthday photos at the thing for free. Risk that. Don't risk somebody's wedding that they're never gonna have this moment over again, and trying to do that. So I would definitely say try to not compete with anybody but yourself. Make sure that you boost your confidence every day. That's why you have the board right on the board. It'll boost your confidence when you see these things. Tell yourself good things that you're worthy of everything that you're looking for. So I think confidence would be one of the biggest challenges in photography because everything is visual. It's all visual, and there's a lot of opinion based when you're doing stuff. So you could have a client and you take these photos and they're saying, well, I kind of really don't like this, but deep down inside they've seen your portfolio. They know your type of work. It has nothing to do with you. It's just their style. So don't let that break your confidence. You know how to shoot. It's been documented. Your portfolio says so. You know, like I worked with when I went there, I worked with um, a Hollywood actor, Brian. What is it? Brian Michael Fox. Brian Michael Fox. And at the time, again, just fighting with being confident. At the time, I was like, oh man, I've never done any, full blown setup shots of any Hollywood actors. And they reached out to me. His stylist is like, man, we love your work. Can you do it? And like I said, you have to build a confidence where you're like, oh yeah, of course, that's no problem. What time do you guys want to meet? You don't ever want to feel like, well, let me get somebody else. Like confidence is the biggest challenge that you'll have in photography. Once you're able to battle the confidence, everything else will come. Your leads will start coming, the connections will start coming, the way that you shoot will start being good. You won't ever second guess your shot and be like, oh well, did I do it right? You know you did it right, just because the confidence is built up in you and you put your time in, so you nailed the shot. um, yeah, and just don't compete with anybody, man. We don't competition never gets you anywhere. Collaboration gets you everywhere.
got it? Awesome.